everybody, and welcome to my very first ever Sims building video. I've never done this before. I love building in The Sims, absolutely love it. Spend majority of my life doing it constantly. I probably spend more time building than I do actually playing the game. But here we go. So I was super inspired by the new expansion of islands, and I really saw this image actually of this pier house that had like a bottom level, which was like an entertainment level, and then the top level was the living area. And I was just like super happy about that, so I decided to go with that. So basically, I did all the rooms and then I put down some fences in order to get sort of the layout so where I would put my posts, and then realized that was such a dumb idea because now I gotta remove all these little fences. But worked out in the end. So yeah, that's basically what the house is gonna look like. It's gonna have the top floor, which is gonna be enclosed, and it's gonna be a living space with one bedroom, one bath, and then the downstairs is gonna be like a party area where there's going to be a lot of like barbecues and hot tubs, and it's going to be awesome. I was actually super happy with how this all turned out. It's pretty nice, if I do say so myself. So here I am just working at the layout, and then I realized, you know what, open plan is so much better. So I end up doing that instead. Except for the bathroom. Bathroom is not open plan. That's a little weird, especially because this is supposed to be like a two sim home. And here I am just trying to pick a fence, which actually takes me a lot longer than I'd like to admit because I kept going back and forth on what I wanted. And I'm like, that's too much to go around the whole deck. And that's really nice, but only in small areas. So I went with the average sort of wood plank fences. I tried to see if I could match the pillars to the posts. And I mean, the pillars are the posts. I was going to match the fence to the post, but it turned out like that's just not nice either. So I was like, you know what, just gonna do it a little bit normal. And those were off centered, and I was originally gonna keep it like that, but then I was like, actually, I'm just gonna pull out that ground a little bit more and make it symmetrical because slightly driving my OCD insane. Just a little bit. Here I am just putting down some floor on top so that I can do a nice floor trim so that those posts that are on the second floor actually look like they belong there instead of like sticking out of the edge of my roof. You'll see what I mean in a second. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this roof. I thought it was really cute, and then I went and changed some stuff, and I was like, "Oh, this roof no longer works." And I spend like a good hour later fixing it. Um, because I really like that little curved roof, and I was having a lot of trouble deciding which thatching to use as well because I'm like, it's gonna be thatch, or I was gonna use the metal, and then I'm like, you know what, this looks very natural wood tony, so you know what, let's just do thatch roofing because thatch roofing is nice. Lots of windows. This place is covered in windows. I did the part that the beach can see with the small windows on the back of the house, so it gives a lot of privacy, but at the same time, you get the super awesome views all over the waterfront, which is great. So here's where I turn it into an open plan living area. And I was just like, yes, open plan completely. It really opens it up, lots of light, and that's what it should be. Here I'm just trying to make a design with the floors by changing the directions of the floor tiles. So it's got like a nice sort of squarish thing all around it. And I decided to go for just a plain white for the exterior and interior walls. They're both the same. I figured keep it fresh because I do open up the ceiling and have like windows on the roof area. So I wanted that all to sort of, meld together instead of being weird and not quite fitting in because I decided to do the walls a different color. So walls, interior, exterior, all the same. But everything else adds color. Like I do the fridge and the stove blue, so it gives it a nice pop of color, and the nice warm brown from the floor, and then the orange tiles. I think it all ties in really nicely. I wanted to use I think that with the island living and the jungle adventure stuff, they work so well together. I really wanted to use those counters. and the cupboards on top to be the same because they sort of had the orange and blue tones inside the cupboards, but like all of the interior between the glass shelves look identical. And so I didn't really like that. So I went with these like industrial looking things, and I was thinking about turning the counters into the same thing so that they match, but I'm like, you know what? Maybe the counters are updated. Maybe they didn't do the cupboards. So let's just keep that way. So now I'm gonna use a lot of island living stuff. So I'm obviously gonna isolate the island living stuff because I really love it, and it looks so nice. I really like all the furniture and all the build stuff that came in with this pack. Oh my god, it's so nice. So I lowered the windows a little to sort of fit nicely with the back of the bed, and here I was trying to figure out where I'm going to put a dresser, and I end up not putting a dresser in. And instead, I built a wardrobe. Um, but yeah, I lowered the windows so that they were right underneath the cabinets and now right behind the bed. But later on, I'm going to change that because I decided to shuffle the bed over a bit more. And it kind of didn't line up with that window. So I was like, nah, just get rid of the window. It's fine. It's fine. So yeah, here's where I put in a wardrobe instead. I was gonna use the big one because I really like that the slats match the door, but then I was like, you know what, the smaller one will be better, and then I can put like a nice little decorative thing outside on the, I guess, landing area, sort of porch on the up top. I was trying to use the island living doors too, but there's no singular door. I mean, there's a sliding door, but like as you saw earlier in the video, I tried to put a counter beside it and it was registering it as not existing, but that was without move objects. I'm pretty sure if I put a move objects, everything would have been good, but I didn't want to risk it. Also, didn't want to test the house, so. I really like those laundry day wicker chairs too. They really complement this pack a lot as well. And yeah, so I'm just adding in some nice seating area in the bedroom so that you can sit and look at the views. Not really you, but your Sims. You just watch the views, and I realized that that one kind of didn't fit, but I really wanted the green to continue in the bedroom because the living room and kitchen is going to be like a blue room, and I wanted the green. I was going to use that couch to because it has green and blue in it, but it didn't really have anything that went with it. So again, I'm using the Jungle Adventure pack because they have really nice furniture, and I'm just creating a living room using the sofa set from there because I do like sofa sets that match. I'm one of those weirdos who has to have it unless I'm doing like a modern build where it's like it doesn't really matter if you have a weird chair there because modern homes are weird. But I wanted this to look a little bit more traditional, so like everything's got to match. Not really, but yeah. So now I'm just picking out a carpet, isolating the blue so that I can find a nice carpet that goes well. Took a little bit longer than I thought it would, but I couldn't find anything, and then I end up using the laundry day carpet, which I'm like, do I change the color or should I just leave it blue? Because the rest of the house, like the floors, I find very dark. But I was thinking maybe do I add a white carpet or do I just do a dark carpet? But then I thought like if I do a white carpet, then it matches the wall. And if I do a dark carpet, then it matches the floor. So you know what? Blue. Let's keep the blue going. And here I'm doing the bathroom. I did push the toilet into the wall a little. So if you do download this house and you have a little problem, you can just pop it out. I'm sure it'll be fine. I used the same tiles because I thought they complemented the new bathroom set. So yeah, we didn't get a new toilet to go with this bathroom set, but I find that one, I think it's just a base game toilet, goes well with this sort of furniture because you can find a wood tone that matches. Now I'm just like adding some decorative things like, towel rack and a little basket. I wanted to put something behind there, but I couldn't really find anything. So I was like, I'll just lift this basket and put it there, but then that looked really weird. So I went and I found a side table to sort of slide under it. Yeah, so, and then I was like, ooh, the basket's a little big, so I shrunk it down a little. And then I changed the color of the table so that it all flowed nicely. It was a nice sort of warm wood, and in order to fill out that space, I put a little plant back there. And with the recent sale, I bought a lot of stuff packs. Normally, I don't bother with stuff packs because they don't really have too much, and I think they're kind of a waste of money. But they were so cheap that I was like, I'll get a bunch of stuff packs. And so those butterflies are from the kids stuff pack, which was cute as hell. Now I'm just adding some details to the kitchen. I really love those hanging plants over the open window. I think it looks fantastic. Also, kitchen stuff pack, probably one of the best because there's so little things to put in the kitchen, and that stuff pack just has like all the things you could possibly want to like add around. Although it's not very much stuff. Like the stuff that it has is great, but it's not amazing. Like the same problem with the overhead counters, well, cabinets for the kitchen. Every time, like every one of them is glass and you can see into it, but it's all the exact same things inside, no matter what. So like it makes it really difficult. So yeah, this is where I shift the bedroom because I was like, ooh, do I put the table there? No, that kind of looks a little squished. Then that leaves so much open space. So I was like, no. So I removed the window because everything was now offset. Um, Now it looks, a little bit better. And later on, I do move the end of the room as well to match it. Um, yeah, so that's it. Now I'm just going around adding some lights. I wanted to put the seashell one in the bathroom, but I was worried it was going to interfere with the Sims getting in the shower, so I just shrunk down the cheap kids light because it's bright and it works. Now we're just going around adding some decorative plants because what home is complete without a lot of plants? I wish I could have lots of plants in my home, but alas, I don't have very many windows to keep them alive. Also, I murder a lot of plants. I managed to kill an air plant, which like you have to dunk in water once a week. Those plants that are hanging in the kitchen in this house because I didn't have a window in my old bedroom and it was very dark and I didn't realize it needed light. I don't need light. I'm a vampire. So I really wanted those to be in a different space. So I just pulled out the table and then sort of rearranged them. And that's when I realized that I off-centered the bed, but I didn't fix that. So I believe I'll start fixing it in like a few seconds. Yeah, here I go. Fixing that stuff up. Nice. Also put a little sunscreen there. I don't know if the Sims could use that. I've never asked them to use it, but it's there. It's under the category. Sorry, clutter category, and it seems to be fine. Um, just going around and adding some more lights. And then I'm like, oh, do I really want to continue this? And I go downstairs and I'm like, I'm going to have to put some lights somewhere. So I tried shrinking down some of the lights, putting them on the things. And I was like, that looks cute. But then I would have to go around and do it on like every corner and then it would just look weird. So I just foregoed that. And here I am fixing because some reason it's separated. And like, it'll keep the exterior being like, what are those called, on stilts back there? Oh, this is where I changed the roof completely because it was really annoying me. But yeah, so like the stilts were there, but then I had the floor down originally I built the floor plan down below and then I moved it up. It kept that solid foundation there in the middle of the pier. So I was like, oh, I don't want that. So I just had to go and fix it all and re-put down my barrier like columns. Here I am. I tried so hard to keep that little cone peak, but like nothing I did worked, and I'm just finicky with it for like an hour, and like I couldn't get it to work. So eventually, I just turned it into like that roof that I'm using now. You'll see in a few minutes, few seconds, because I sped up this video like 6 times. It goes down from 2 hours to 20 minutes, so took me like 2.5 hours to build this house. So yeah, I'm really trying to keep that by like bringing that a little bit in so that the roofs don't poke through each other. And then I tried to add like decorative things to sort of blend that in together, but it doesn't work. It looks terrible, and I'm just like, you know what? Delete the whole thing, start from scratch, and that'll be better. And it turned out really nice, and we even get like a little sort of peekaboo cubby above the closet area, which I think is really cute. So yeah, here's where I just start making the brand new thing. I was just going to do like a little tiny roof, and then I'm like, you know what? Let's do a big roof so we can add some full-size windows on it. And I wanted to do like a curve on the roof, but then that looked really weird, and I'm like, forget it. Just normal roof, put in the windows, looks fantastic. And then I divided it because I wanted to create a hole in the front, but I needed that division for above the bathroom because you don't want to just have like an open plan bathroom where you could like hear all the water and stuff coming over the walls. So I put that little overhang there and across the kitchen and left the rest of it open. Left the rest of it open. I'm having trouble talking. Yeah, and that little area of brown wood is where our little tiny cute cubby's gonna be, and it's gonna look great. There's gonna be plants and candles up there. You'll see. And then I realized that the bedroom was also gonna be with a weird wall divider, so I just decided to put a roof over there. And the only place that's open and breezy is where the windows are, which is in the living room. So it's fine. It works out great. I was gonna shrink that down. Oh, did I keep it? No, I did not keep it. Yeah, I was going to shrink that down and put it there. And I'm like, well, what's the point? Yeah, so this is going to be our little area. That's actually like a seating stool, but I'm like, you know what? That's a really cute table. And it's small. And it's up there, so the Sims will never get it. This is where I realized I didn't have a bookshelf as well. And I'm like, kind of going to need a bookshelf because there's no television. They need some fun. Also, didn't put a desk with a computer in it at all because, like, they'll just have fun downstairs. You can rearrange it. You can do it. If you want to download it, I'll put a link in the description, I guess. Or yeah, I'll put a link in the description. That'll be the easiest way. Here I am doing the downstairs area, the party area. I wanted to do like a nice, like chill seating area, but I also wanted a hot tub in here, also a barbecue. Like I had big plans for this downstairs area. And to think, at first I was just like, I should just leave it blank. I'm so tired of decorating this house. I should just leave it blank. But I didn't. And there's a cute little bar. And I used a lot of stuff from Perfect Patio because I'm like, it all fits in nicely. I am a big fan of match. Like I like to match my stuff, which some people are like, that's so boring. But I'm like, I like it. It flows nicely. Yeah, I decided to like put like a little wall there, and then it gave me an idea to divide that area as well. So the seating area, but I didn't want it to be so closed in that you couldn't like see anything from the hot tub because like wouldn't you love a view from the hot tub? So I end up putting windows in that wall as well, but I don't for the one that's backing of the barbecue because it's just like a nice built-in barbecue. And I had so much trouble fitting in this table. I'm like, I really want to use the Perfect Patio stuff because I want to use those bar stools. So I end up just like shoving it there, and I'm like, you know what, that is okay. And then I move it later, and then I shove it back, and I'm like, yes, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It is fine. So yeah, I was going to use the full-length windows, but that kind of looked weird. So I did like the small window and then two big windows on the side. So you can still see through over the seating area and get the side view, which is really nice. And then you get the back of the house view, which the upstairs has all view of. And now I'm just putting in some outdoor lights to light up this place. I was going to put stairs, but then I realized, you know what, that's like one step. I'm sure the Sims don't even need stairs for that. If they do, sorry, you'll have to put in some stairs. I keep saying I'm going to tell you how to get the thing. So my name on EA is, on The Sims, I should say, is Stephanie Red, I believe. Yes. Stephanie Red. And it's going to be called Pure Perfection because that's where I built it. Why bother changing the name? It's perfect. Yeah, those are the cabinets I was talking about with the cool kitchen stuff. They all look the same inside, so I don't like them. But yeah, so I end up just using base game cabinets because it looks cute over there. And why wouldn't you have some cabinets down there? Because this is clearly a family that loves to entertain. Yeah. And almost done, I think. Yeah, so close. I'm just adding some more like little touches, putting things on slants, adding some more plants, make it a little lived in. And sorry, I shook it around a lot. I'm just like, what else do I need to do here? Oh yeah, I found that lifeguard thing because I was like, what else from Island Living, because this is an Island Living home, can I put in here? And then I realized I didn't have a fire alarm or anything. I'm like, ooh, that needs to change. So I use just move objects and I hide it behind the cabinet because like it'll work if it's behind the cabinet. It's just like, why bother having an ugly alarm thing? And the other one I put thing. And then I tried to put the window back and I'm like, you're dumb. You took out the window for a reason. That I know it looks blank there, but like the window's not going there anymore. I almost forgot to put bins. I don't know why. That's such a forgetful thing. It's to miss the bins. Like all the people I know who play Sims always forget to put a bin until they play the family, and they're like, oh, where are they going? Where are they going to throw this out? Oh yeah, and I was adding a rug to the bathroom because I've forgotten who likes cold feet on the floor of the bathroom. Although I'm pretty sure it would be warm here. I realized that that floaty thing is floating above the water. I go back and fix it before I upload this house. I'm trying to get a ski doo in here, and it's doing the exact same thing where it's just going the level of the thing of the pier instead of the water. So yeah, that's how that's gonna be. Yeah, just a few more beautiful decor. I was like, do I want that down there? Do I want it upstairs? And then I was like, yeah, no, it fits down here better than it's gonna fit upstairs. And I was just trying to chuck a bunch of decoration, but I realized, you know what? Nothing else needs to be done here. And this is where I realized I forgot that. So I put that there. And then it made me realize that I didn't decorate that area. So I should put some flowers or something there. And I just went with that seasons thing. Kind of shoved it in the wall a little bit because it does hang out from the wall a lot. I don't know why. And then I was like, oh, you know what would be cute here? Twinkle lights. Because why not? But those don't actually work as lights, so it's pretty dark. So I shrunk down a lamp, like a small one, and I hid it in the frame of the window, so you wouldn't even see it. So you just think like, oh, it's the twinkle lights. And then I went around putting them underneath the cabinets as well to light up the kitchen a bit better. And then I shrunk one down. I was trying to hide it there, but it was going in the attic. So that was fine. And then I just hid it behind that sculpture in the front. And here I am just shoving everything up against the window so it looks nice. I'm still trying to fill that spot, but I'm like, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. And then I put some candles there, which I thought was nice. Probably a fire hazard, but still nice. And here are the screenshots. I love this island so much. It looks amazing in evening time. So like every picture just looks amazing because of the lighting. So yeah, that's the sitting area. Then we have the hot tub. That was the thing. And now we're upstairs in the kitchen, living room area. I didn't show that in the little candle in there because I put that afterwards. I'm like, you know what? This table needs something. There's the bedroom. There's the view. Like this island is just beautiful. I love the view so much. Bathroom. I like that tub so much too. I think it's really cute. The wood tub. I really love the door. I love everything. I love everything. The door is really cute. And here's just like the floor plan things. And thank you so much for watching. If you wanted to download this, I will leave a link in the description. Thank you so much and have a great day.